No, it's Leviosa.
Not Leviosa.
It's Leviosa.
Regardless, she meant to. She knows everything. I think she heard you.
Yeah. Me and her would not have been too much of friends. Oh, you get to pick your own person?
Yeah, because you get to be in the wizarding world.
Oh, so you got. Oh, I want to play already. Damn it. I gotta turn on my thing. That's the father's hairstyle.
I mean, I can only work with that guy. I mean, I can go like here, but
Yeah, you could. I could see you with that hair.
nope.
No.
Nope.
No. I don't see you with that hair. No. No.
That's very 801-ish. I go with that, I'm changing the face.
You're so Sean.
No, no scars.
You got full eyebrows. You ain't like me. I ain't got shit. You got luscious, and I got. You got what's supposed
I'm
to be,
eager
and
to
I
get to
got.
Hogsmeade.
I got what's
That was quite something.
I would do that just to have fun. Give him a female
A
voice.
few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That would be me.
I
Well,
am indeed a student, but I could very
wizards are
well be
very
able to help you.
androgynous.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some... I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
They make you ingest
I'm
a
eager.
lot of things.
It was wonderful. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Thank you, Botrix. I'll keep him. Just gotta.
I don't think they have like facial recognition situation.
Maybe in the next one.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the freckles that's fucking me up.
His eyes look very sunken in.
No.
I don't see you wearing no glasses.
Unless they're my black sunglasses, yeah, we're prescribed.
Transitionals.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Spend everything else. I can definitely get $300. I think I'm good. Must name my character to proceed.
Drake too.
No, just Drake.
Malfoy Drake. Who?
I'll leave the Neo part behind for once.
That's the first.
Well, it's gotta fit the world.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to
When I
more
get a chance,
vague
I'm
and
changing
fine
my clothes.
destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here
I hope
doesn't
I get
mind me
to pick.
tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
Slytherin.
After you.
Most likely, I
Ages
think
since
so.
I've been to the castle. Would be good to see
Wait.
old pile of rocks.
Why you smile like that? What the hell was you snapping at?
Whatever that is that could fly.
Warner Brother Games presents.
Very dramatic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this.
Just from this alone?
It looks so dramatically fun.
What's pulling the damn thing? Unless that's how they did it.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
I would say it's
And
spellbinded,
who
but
is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
As a
It
fifth
is
year.
indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional
Fig
teacher,
Newton.
he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Of darkness?
Have you seen this?
A picture?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
Oh, what was that?
threat.
What was that? What was that?
And
The mentor.
it was your wife,
mm-hmm.
Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow?
I bet he can
I
open
don't see a glow.
He can open
Nor
it.
do I.
Knew it.
Use the force.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Good grief. Shouldn't you be hard to breathe?
Oh, that person is gone. Oh, it's flying.
Dragons. I was wondering. That's an ugly mouth. What the?
The key! Give me your hand!
Ooh, that's a key.
The white man with the white hair, anti-dragon mouth. Yeah, I'm loving the
Are
details.
you alright?
I think I wind
You're
blown.
hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Down the hatch.
I bet you they have to fight their way through the forest to get to Hogwarts.
What happened?
Oh, the Dark Horse.
Oh, George.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I need more weight.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I wonder if you can climb. Nope.
Nope, didn't say. Mount Doom.
How far did that port key take us? Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that
The
port
music
key
is a
to
little
George
stronger
for a
with the
reason.
voice acting.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
I want to see if I can dial down the music. The music itself is like really strong over the voice.
Mind your step.
Yeah.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
You're gonna jump too far.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below.
Ooh.
This way.
One wrong roll. That would have been it.
Sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who
Bunny
wields
hop?
it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
No,
I think you could hit those things.
Huh?
I think you could crack those things. The vases and all that. I think so. On the bottom.
There.
Oh, my aiming's on point.
You might have stuff in there, just saying. Way on up there.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Very windy up here. It'll be a nice place to do a dry cleaning.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
I remember that one.
Almost there.
How many women use that?
Ew.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Yeah, me.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That was barely audible.
I heard him fine. This may have been his home.
I know, but, you know.
I wonder if you get...
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
The middle.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
We're inside.
Somebody's sleeping. Or something's sleeping.
You ain't lying.
I didn't.
Trying to sound like Derek.
I gotta go on. Oh no. Oh, right there.
Hello?
You know, his job is boring. Sure.
Sleeping on the job.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute.
You look confused.
I do. What the?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Oh,
That's the bank?
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
So you brought us through the ass crack of the bowels of the...
Your wife's
Wherever.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
I'm guessing that his family is rich too.
So we couldn't go to the front door. We went through the bowel basement. You would love that ride.
After you.
You're shorter. Go first.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, you'll see no
No seatbelt either.
And they're just sitting there like, and your hands are, oh no.
private entrances to the bank.
And they're not even sitting like on a seat that has, you know,
A strap.
they're just whatever.
Or a field, just sit there and the force will hold you.
For such a service?
Oh no.
You want to take a breath? A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are
The whole car just rotates on point.
Where are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank.
Yeah, I'm still getting
With
this.
quite a distance to go.
Who knew that was the bank? That didn't look like no damn bank.
I thought it was like, man, I mean, I know the bank does look like this, but
Vault
Yeah, but you don't see that part of it.
momentous day.
I don't know. That's an part one.
You know.
Vault 713. Key, please.
Yeah, no, I know, but you go in through like the street level, not how the hell they went through.
Oh, the leprechaun.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Oh shit, how big is that bank?
Bigger than the White House.
Here we are.
Only the drive was more secured. I mean, good grief.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin
When
has
I had
been stationed
underpants.
at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
100 years. What's dramatic?
Vault 12.
Sounds like my stomach.
Thank you for your help.
All the magic in the world could make it more handicap accessible.
Oh, you'll have one of those ships that float.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
There's a shimmering thing in front of me.
Yeah.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
That looks sort of like a Dominican flag,
Let me
don't you think?
think. There must be
It's a bit of a
something.
stretch.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
Ready to see the glow right
and
there?
focus.
Up. Down. And swish. All seeing eye.
Very Illuminati-esque.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Like we
Move
didn't
a bit
notice.
Closer.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That
Right
symbol
there.
has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Like there was a choice.
Right.
He's the only person that can see shit.
Lumos.
Because probably
This is
his
no
family, that's
ordinary
his
vault.
family's
I
vault.
suspect we will need to earn our
I
way out
wonder
of
if
here.
I wonder if he's
Our
Voldemort.
way out. Do you
Right.
think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Disapparating? The hell is a disapparating? Doesn't he mean separating?
Separating, that's what you meant. This game looks really good.
Yes, we're walking with
I
purpose.
see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see
Yourself.
some sort of statue, but only as a
I think
reflection
you
on the
gotta-
floor.
You gotta kneel like it? Think so. Oh, it's gonna show what
Revelio.
happened.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
The first one was an R, now the next one is
A big ass A.
not just any A though. It's a scarlet A.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Huh.
For some reason, I'm taking this game too easy. Like I've done this before.
Uh-oh. This can't be that great.
Oh, a battle.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposa!
Levioso.
Deposa! Exposo!
Exposio.
Levioso!
Stupefy. Oh, this is so fun.
Confringo!
I never heard that one.
Descendo!
I heard that one.
Levioso!
Stupefy.
Stupefy.
Exposo!
Who's left?
Stay close!
Protego! Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This
He's
isn't
picked
good.
up.
You went and got a fake
Supposed to
nude.
go.
Follow the.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oh boy.
Protego! Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
I swear, guys, this is the first time I'm playing this game, but I feel like it's natural to me for some
I
reason.
need to align these statues with their reflections.
Oh, you gotta get them. So.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Oh look. Oh wait, no.
Revelio.
Oh, they.
I saw that from the corner of my eye.
Lumos.
Did you get whatever was in there?
Not sure.
I think you should go back to see if you can get it.
Revelio. Where do I need to be to get all of them? Lumos.
Oh, I think you gotta put on the light. Or light up the thing. In the circle. But you gotta get whatever's in that box out.
I got 2 so far.
I don't think you can take it. Okay.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Stupefy.
Stupefy.
They could have picked a different phrase, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Stupefy.
Yeah, it takes them a long time to strike. Oh,
Stupefy.
Gotta be quick on that one.
watch out.
Stupefy.
Lumos.
Real well. A door.
Portal door.
To where? We don't know. It's Hogwarts.
So weird. Cool. This will lead into my personal back here. Like, yeah, this is where you hide a secret room.
My God. I gotta go through all that just to get to no.
No, not get all that, but you know, hide a room within a room.
But you would put all of that just so that somebody couldn't get through all of that.
All that for that?
No powerful stuff is in the small.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Were his parents though, you feel?
Follow my lead.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I'm a quick study. Hold your breath. Dumbledore.
Still cold.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
I just had to say that
Perhaps too
Dumbledore learned from
I wonder if the path we've created...
what's his name?
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of
The
ancient
guy that
magic
helped
as I can.
King Arthur.
Your ability to see what
Merlin.
others cannot will not
So
be
he's
enough,
related to
Percival.
Dumbledore.
We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with
That's
knowledge
probably his
others will
nephew
do
or something.
anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Spider-Man
We've done all we
reference.
can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who the hell?
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
You're 3 feet tall.
Reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have... Oh.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Spell. I think you just made him mad.
Oh boy. No, and he just harmed probably Dumbledore's nephew.
Don't stand behind it.
Your way out. Professor!
Cheap rock.
Are you
Oh.
all right?
Fine,
They
sir.
got what they came for.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
The Dark Forest.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come,
Where's he?
we have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts?
The Dark Forest. Then Hogwarts.
Hagrid's house.
I think it's cool that you have to go through the forest to get there.
So far I'm enjoying this thing.
Yep. We get to see a little bit of what we couldn't see in the movie as much.
Yeah, it's the first time we played anything about Harry Potter was back in PlayStation 1. Sheesh.
Well, they did a very good revision. I think they should have added a wand.
Like you use the controls to actually move and like move around.
That would have been
Control.
perfect.
You got haptic feedback but no motion control.
You know?
For $70, we have no motion control.
Alright.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
As long as we took.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I
Don't worry
can,
about that.
but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Jason Drake. Actually fits.
I felt like, what took you so damn long? And how the hell he get there so fast?
Nigellus. Black.
Phineas
Prepare
Black.
yourself to meet the headmaster.
Phineas
Fig,
Black?
Nice of you to join us. The sorting
Wait.
ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Is he a cousin to Sirius Black? Oh, there goes Harry Potter's senior. I think we're seeing them in the Elder Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Professor Weasley.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh, Weasley was a professor? What year this took place? Let me choose.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
I'm still
You
young.
come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Oh, you have to.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A
Darkness?
certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
I like we did now.
I'll accept.
Of course. You wasn't gonna go nowhere else. How do you know you was going?
You belong in Slytherin!
Hopefully Malfoy is not ahead of that.
I'll put him in his place. I get to wear the green again. I haven't worn the green since 1995 when Tommy...
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Hey.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures.
I wonder which
I'm
Colgate
sure
he
you'll have
uses for
plenty
his
to do
teeth.
before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance.
See, I didn't want to be in
It's lovely
Gryffindor
to
because the
meet
whole
you.
red and yellow doesn't work for
Professor
me.
Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
So far?
But I knew I wanted to be in Slytherin from the moment I touched the
For
controller.
a student to begin as a fifth year, it may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much.
Yeah.
This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration?
Very well. Aspiration.
Cool.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
I didn't know so big.
Weasley.
You're welcome.
She's a Weasley. Have you seen Ron Weasley's face?
Face, yeah, but I don't remember him being such a big nose.
He had a big nose. I've seen it.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I overslept. Staircases do change, or at least I hope they do.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
I wonder if your name is Crab or Goyle.
Sebastian.
Can I help you?
Attitude.
Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
I'm gonna choose the actions based on the way I speak.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Sebastian.
A wizardly Backstreet Boy. Beauty.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
That's a wizard's chest.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Oh, I forgot about this.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Oh god. It's Hermione. Except her name is Imelda.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Yeah.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I just found a girlfriend.
I hate her name now.
I've taken to studying during the day in our dormitory.
I think I heard one.
To my heart's content.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Only one cute guy, that's the best.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Well, that means you're not gonna be that far from it either.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Alright, stop playing with the toys.
I like it here.
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts?
Or the elevator.
Who needs an elevator when you can levitate?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Like what?
Here you are.
You forgot to stroke the spine.
Just close the damn thing.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Yeah, but then a whole bunch of papers just flew out of it.
And rebonded together. It's in my armpit.
Thank you,
so.
Professor. Let me keep track of what I'm learning.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Is any rock and roll music allowed? What's this?
I certainly would have
You
appreciated.
said walk away, you're over there looking at everything else.
I noticed a chest.
We'll also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
I got smacked by a door.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your
many
magic
damn
and
stairs.
educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Yeah.
Do keep up.
I'm right here.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
This statue is depicted account of Shepherd the Waters. Demon native to the area of Great Britain.
Got 1%. Oh, it's the bird. Oh, I need to get to the boss thing.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I'm glad I lowered the music. Their voices don't carry as strong.
No.
See why they don't gain weight. They gotta do a lot of stair mastering.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Diagon
It
Alley.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. I think he goes to the flags, I guess.
I don't know. 13 o'clock. Grand staircase. Quad courtyard. Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Oh, no spell about it. I want to see the whole chance.
To Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Heck.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you
Well,
have
butterbeer
much
is
to
nothing
learn.
more than like vanilla.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Defense against the dark arts.
Charm class. Which one you gonna do first? Defense against the dark arts.
Yeah, that would be it.
George
The
Hogwarts
map is
first, and then
enchanted
Charles
to
later.
help
Charles
you
later.
find your way. This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've
Everything
quite a
I'm
day
trying to be
ahead,
meat.
What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Thank you, Professor.
Let's try somebody's mail.
I don't want it. Why am I getting smacked with doors?
Oh, goddamn shit. I'd be tired.
You need breakfast on top of breakfast.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters.
If that thing would have said thank you, I would have laughed.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
It's Leviosa!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
You? Why, it's Robin Hood. You was sitting on that table. Mr. Drake, you first.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego.
Form.
I know.
This cannot be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
If only all of my students were this adept.
That all you got?
Stupendous.
Come on, give me a challenge.
You give as good as you get.
Jealous much?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Excuse me, thank you. Gotta get to class. What's this?
Who needs Stairmasters?
For real, I'm getting a workout.
Revelio.
I saw something twinge. It was worth a shot. How many stairs is this damn thing?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
charms first.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Can I answer?
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
My head hurt. It seemed like he didn't want to be indoors.
Yeah.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Do I have to?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, relinquish your charm. Excellent. Good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing them... Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Stay focused.
Watch this.
Show off.
Phew.
Excellent.
Let us see this. Yes!
I want a rematch.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I know.
Happens to the best of us.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Sky, that is how it's done. Your daddy's dueling.
Splendid!
Watch this.
She's got 90 to my 50.
I'm not.
Hogwarts has correctly joined the channel.
You are doing quite well.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
A little bit more practice on that.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu?
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Anyone seen High School High?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same?
That was the first Damian Priestley.
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must
I
admit,
agree.
however, that I am growing quite
Who
fond
the
of
hell
using
gotta
a
find
wand.
time to look for a goddamn one? Where did your shit break? What you gonna do then? Nobody got time
It's
for all
nice to
that.
learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Professor Wagadu. I mean,
A word, if you would.
Well,
yes, sir.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
know it won't work
I
on you.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What
I
charm
love
is
the
there
duel.
in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course,
Agreed.
Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Good day, Professor.
There goes Weasley.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Oh.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope
Me?
your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Hmm. Weasley after class, huh?
Really good. You ain't gotta do it. Run, Weasley.
Much better. Yep.
I guess once you go to the alley, you get more stuff.
I like that one better.
No, that came out of a book.
Hmm. There's something there.
Revelio.
Always gotta spin the world around.
What makes the world go around?
You should be more careful!
Miserable. Gave me the fright of my life.
Even I had to see that, like, what?
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Is that supposed to be some type of Dobby?
There you
I
are.
guess so. It's Deke.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand.
I wonder if I get the Phoenix Feather in my first try.
You cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Theophilus
No time
Harlow
to waste.
and...
The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
He gets a drink. That's the first. Never mind. Exactly.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
Revelio.
Mystery.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Muggle school is so dull. Have you ever been to the kitchen?
When my mother was here, it was a different professor.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Revelio.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty...
Just don't sit next to Hilda. Simple as that. Oh, wait. Or Brady. Never mind.
I wonder how we could pull you guys like this. Not that I'd want to go in. Well, not he's there.
Reparo. Levioso. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Potato!
Do you think anyone...
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Half a bottle of flabbergasted.
$21, $11, $17.
Hogwarts is a second home to me. Feeling a bit nostalgic about leaving one day.
Something else too. A dash of gold and
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I wish I could afford my own brew. Just when I think I've learnt how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again. Why is Hogwarts such a common room?
I did.
Revelio.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those would come. Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Potato.
I did.
live in those remote hamlets with the ash winders burning.
Potions on potions.
Repairer. Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all.
Protego. Here.
Oh dear. I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Let's take the winding staircase.
Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That's number 4.
I promise you, more teachers nod at you if you're holding a stack of books. I swear it's true.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Always eager to help a fellow student.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
You sound like Moaning Muddle.
I tried to send a note to someone I like.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
On his walk.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character.
Revelio.
My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
That ain't it.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
Can you just put that back?
Where would 13 3/4 inches dragon heartstring? Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
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 How intriguing. Ah, Phoenix Feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Exactly with the Phoenix Feather.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a Phoenix Feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun. When you've just had your hair done by Calliope Snell.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday.
My mother used to say I was lazy. Wouldn't pick up my toys, she said. Her own fault for teaching me that.
How do you get in? That's the question.
I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior. Pretty though.
Tempting to simply go and live amongst
Just because you know Lumos, you can't get lost.
That's probably true.
I simply pretended plenty of opportunity to pursue
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
You can stop a thief in your stupefy.
Finest school of witchcraft and wizardry in the world? Bah! Not with him in charge, it's not.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today. Find myself scurrying over back in.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me one.
Bromley Gaunt was the sort who'd flay her own mother. What's more powerful than the dark art? Not even love, I reckon.
Revelio.
Just put on a bit of weight, though. Not a fan of the Hogwarts myself.
One thing is the other. I don't see why this one not about dark art.
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
You don't ever
Revelio.
the one who knows the cruciate.
It's a good thing we have auras, is all I'm saying.
All that matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon. Only a hairy she did. Lovely one to see.
Had a nice nap. Oh. Be right back.
Keeping away from today's young, I'd say.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
Those that go to Amsterdam never had a chance in the first place.
There's nowhere like Ronco to find it. For others, or oneself.
The friendliest establishment in our village is a Hogshead Inn. No one's put it on airs and graces over a pint of
No one's got a hairstyle like me. Yours is a moon card. When I was alone, I used to work at the Infinite Vampire. It was a wind that passed.
I've told my son never to raise his wand in
Did
anger.
I met two people from Dartmouth looking smitten with Raven Hill the other day? Wonder if Augustus knows his work will speak on his daughter. Far back as I can recall, everyone in my family's been clumsy with an ox, and my sister's children are no exception. First thing I taught them was how to do rhythm round potion. Good thing too.
Okay, I'm back.
Is it think it's got half a class?
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Protego.
Is the knee reversal hex really so sinister? My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
I'll check that out. Can I get my earpiece back?
It was a wind that passed.
Revelio.
My, what a frightening thing. You'll make quite a portrait one day. I didn't want to be hanging it.
Protego.
We've got dark wizards these days that make any evil look more pure and beautiful.
Far back as I can recall, everyone in my family has been clumsy with an ox, and my sister's children are no...
Revelio.
I'm not the last piece of it, but I can't get that door open. Huh.
Wait till you see the print. It's simply divine. Oh. Fairies, was it? No, I didn't go with that one in the end. It's the one with the alchemy eggs. Hands.
What's with the hat? Oh, I just figured I had it, so I put it on. Oh my god. Call me Jay, Professor Quiddle.
Levioso. Reparo.
Wonder if Augustus knows his work is sweet on his daughter.
Never trust a man.
Does every woman in every generation say that?
The young today aren't willing to put in the work.
Spanish been minister for so long, I don't remember his name.
Well, in my view, there's no one to cancel Quidditch. One knows how slovenly he is. I can't rely on my Patronus to keep me safe. At least I think so.
I can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel like guilt.
Revelio.
No.
Innuendo might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calliope. Then you would have done Batman.
Revelio.
I paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts.
I'm about to quit.
Protego.
What you looking for?
I found it, but
You gonna get into it?
and that's the last place I need.
Revelio.
No one could charm a hairstyle like me. Smooth as a moon calf. I will say that I was relieved to have my family into that when I was younger. Kept me from having to do
Revelio. Revelio.
What's the point of toiling if it can be done with magic?
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
I'm forever at the sea broomsticks, I am. I use the ready-made potion.
I'm like,
Carriage to Hogwarts.
What the hell do I do?
yeah, because I'm like,
Look, I'm here, but I can't go. I can't do nothing. It's like he's been walking in circles.
Is its distinct lack of models, iron resistance. I thought that the black
I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior. Pretty though.
Still, she has a
For a spell, my mother and
He is high hoofing it.
Well, hello there.
Protego! Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Revelio.
Almost on level 5.
Yeah, I'm on level 5, but I can't get in that damn door.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Oh no, it's Indira.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Maybe throw it to the building. It could open the door.
Huh.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Protego!
Yeah, you just slapped me with a rock band.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Well, you can't say I don't know how to defend myself. I was waiting for him to go Kamehameha.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer, Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Huh. This is actually fun as hell.
Revelio.
You can't say I don't have a good eye. Because did you catch that?
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Don't even know whose tea I was drinking.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Like, oh no, I can't know. Only one guy I met that said he's really allergic to animals.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
I get to pick my own clothes. What's the difference?
They have protection spells on them. All the way down to the underwear. It's only you can cast a protection spell on the underwear.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more
Revelio.
worthy items, should you be inclined. Peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Oh, why is that?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
Something about him.
I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
If he was closer to that door.
Sirona sound like, oh yeah.
Now, what can I...
Sirono.
Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one.
I'm going to keep it hell.
Troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks
Okay.
for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls,
fucking
Van
like
Rock,
mine.
and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Casting away the siblings he wants. Keep them in check.
Going back that food. Spooning the shit out of her. On plate. Yeah. Oh, she had a knife too. Yeah. Gee, listen, I'm gonna enjoy this food. She was fucking up around here. Oh, try next time.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to know about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I'll sleep that though.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. I missed a whole bunch. Oh, what the fuck's going on? I keep sliding out of this chair, my goodness. You know what? I tried to sit up and I just slide right back down. Nonetheless, this game is good now.
It is.
I remember when I saw the trailer on TV, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I didn't get this game during the hype of it.
It's like Harry Potter. I didn't watch this movie when everybody watched Harry Potter. When it was like the It movie to watch, I was like, yeah. But it was between Harry Potter and freaking Lords of the Ring.
No, you're a fan of the Lord of the Ring.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I like both movies, to be honest. Harry Potter, I didn't like too much because I couldn't stand the actor at first. But then once I sat and started to watch it more and more, I figured it was more. And Malfoy. Oh, wow.
I wish I could spend all day in flying.
I mean, they did take away the moving stairs.
You need to practice flying on a broomstick.
They could have put at least moving hallways.
Seems that's off limits to me.
Some shit.
Oh, can't go there.
Stairs with attitude.
Like, no.
I don't know why Sharp's always referring to standard English.
His running animation is cracking me up.
Alright, didn't they ever tell you not to run in the hallways?
He's deep in what's bubble hoop?
I tell you, let's see. What to do?
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
Revelio.
Wonders you've not cobbled up by your own thing, you know? Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
I don't know what the coasters are. I can get in.
Oh, my exams.
Such a little old for exams.
Well, it's only about 12,869.
You can get lost in this.
I would need a map just to get. I wouldn't need a map for the map just to get around in there. I know I'd be late to all my damn classes because I wouldn't be able to find shit. I like, how do you quick travel again?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
What?
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be?
Hmm?
Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are
Have you
only
seen
after a
what
book,
the hell?
but we should be prepared for anything.
Everything ain't
Once
what
you've
it
honed your
seems.
defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
You remember to open one of those books? Phew.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, it's Revelio.
Oh, they be hitting stuff.
You see Myrtle?
Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos. Accio.
Scorchio.
Why would there be a chest in the bathroom?
Defending Hogsmeade against
Oh no.
Wales. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Revelio.
I thought I saw something fly past me.
What about the green knight over there?
Revelio.
Right there.
Two, Cookie, simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Sadly. Why are you putting that finch? Totally. Refracto Gondo.
What kind of spell is that?
I don't know.
Now you're gonna create Binky and the Hog 5.
Emulation. Instead of stupefy, I'd be like, stupefy.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
So who?
Zenobia Nook.
Everyone hates you.
She's Russian.
Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Ew.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Now you gotta look for her Stinkstone and Drops Pit. Or...
Mm-hmm.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Question is how
would you get it down?
you're like short of climbing, I guess, but
Revelio.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Disappeared altogether.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I mean, short of climbing walls.
You probably have to find a room to ride.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Crossing to that big ass key room.
I hope you do.
With the blind
In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
You got quite a few tasks to do here and there.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look for Stinkstones and keys and...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What about up there? Who's getting at the owls? What's that to you?
Protego! Let me Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Found one.
People are always fussy about me.
I tell you, if a fat person was in there,
Who needs a gym when you got scare watchers?
they would hate. They wouldn't want to go nowhere. Like, I got to walk up the stairs there.
Good grief. If he was a klutzy person, I feel sorry.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Look, I'll be
gobstones.
levitating everywhere. I'll be taking the fast track. I gotta be wearing one of this fast. I'm here. Make sure I leap right into the right room.
Stairs like to change.
Revelio.
Oh, I do have this change.
$15, $23, $19. If I find one more number, I'll crack the door code.
Why did I make the pictures talk?
Revelio.
More stairs.
I would have hated the damn school.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio.
If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of them.
I bet if you go there, them lights will try to attack you.
Thinking putting Black in charge of a bunch of children.
At some point, you probably have to fight that big ass thing there too.
Revelio.
If I can't get past the locked door.
I've been mad. I walked all the way up there and I can't get in there. Like, I did all of that for what?
I can picture you getting the fit.
Yeah. You know how long it took me to get all that? Okay, I rid of the room. Oh god. I had to be in a room that had a lock like, oh no. Capricorn.
Revelio.
I thought there was something up there.
More stairs. Can't get in there, no? Oh. Snakes is Slytherin. Well, those are the... Wait. Maybe those others got something to do with 2319.
Okay, which one is that I don't see? Okay, that one is over here.
How about one? You gotta put both the question marks.
It was already there.
On the thing?
Yeah.
On both sides, you did?
Yeah, when I got to it.
And that didn't work. This feels perfect. Right here. All right. Oh, anybody ever fell off the steps just from getting there too early?
I would think so.
Wow! Or better yet, get stuck in the steps. If you were just hanging around
on floors that just materialize.
Faculty tower.
Been having strange dreams of late. You should analyze them. You can tell me all.
Oh, they finally got some things that move. What the none of the pictures move.
Yeah, it said don't enter.
Let me observe.
I love it. I always would see all that. They just.
My knees would have been shot.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I remember teleporting my asshole around the place.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Go upstairs with where?
Revelio.
Oh my god, let's shoot.
Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Make way.
I say, teach me everything. In fact, the pocket didn't hurry up and teach me the inferior. I swear, I shall get on that train and go home.
Because every time I hear that weird ass chime, it lets you know. It lets me know. Yeah. These buds are really crazy. I don't trust you.
Well, he might turn around and sit on you.
Oh, I'm
I'd
done
better
for.
keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
He might turn around and sit on you or spread out beans.
Revelio.
Beans. And that came out of his pouch.
Ew.
Or belt loop or whatever that was.
There's a joke in itself somewhere.
I'm just saying.
Whatever student did this was an ass.
Revelio.
If it's in this damn room.
It's going up like a lot of time.
Let me try the big hair. Oh, I actually got one.
Revelio.
For those that's going nuts, it's this big haired icon over here. And the iguana over here. So open that damn door.
That was big head iguana.
Would I dare take my chair down these steps? It looks like my chair can handle it.
I wouldn't put so.
Because it's not exactly, you know, a straight down slope. You know what I'm saying? Even though the stairs might say, screw me. You didn't pay your stair fee.
So you can't get on us. Bye.
You know what? I'll just leave you alone for now. One door was a big enough headache. That ass, one door was a big enough headache. A lot of food powder places.
Never gonna get no type of. Wait, all that running he does around.
You barely see him eat, so whenever I see like little food and shit, I just grab.
Revelio.
I wonder if anyone just crashed out on the stairs and just fell asleep.
Well, I would be that person to forget how to get in my room. I'm like, no.
Revelio.
I'm starting to hate this shit.
I'll eventually get it.
No, not because of that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio.
Remind me to smack her damn stones.
Revelio.
If I keep this up, I'll be on 7 in no time.
Revelio. Oh. Oh. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Just one more to find.
I could probably get in your face and, well, you know.
I have tired eyes, and it's been almost 4 hours. I think you would have left because of too much stairs.
Oh no, I'm like, somebody told me.
I'd better keep an eye on high
When
places
I would have
around the
been
school for
Gotti and
Zenobia's
Levio said it
gobstones.
all over the place. Like, all this magic and yet I couldn't.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Wait.
Good grief. What the hell is your problem?
I don't know.
Revelio.
Maybe they have a disagreement. I don't know.
Yeah, Who uses armor all?
Shit.
I mean, good grief. Once I give her back her stuff, I'm saving this. I put some serious time in this game without even realizing it. I don't know what's making me more tired. The fact that I did 4 hours or I see nothing but stairs.
Oh. You know, I love to be up in the night.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia.
So
I found
she
all your
stood there the whole
gobstones.
night.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours, after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Good grief.
She walked off her stink balls.
I'm done for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Been a hell of a game though.